Hey Fashion Fam! Today we're diving into one of the most jaw-dropping runways of the season, the THOM BROWNE Spring 2023 collection. Let's watch it together till the end and then we'll discuss at the end of the video if THOM BROWNE's latest collection is redefining menswear in the most unexpected way, or if it's just playing with classic tailoring in a fresh, bold way. Stick around to find out! This season, THOM BROWNE turned the runway into a fairy tale, literally. Set in the iconic Palais Garnier in Paris, this show wasn't just about fashion, it was an experience. Imagine Cinderella, but instead of glass slippers, you get tweed jock straps, opera coats, and knitted laser dresses that look straight out of a dream. Known for pushing boundaries in menswear, Browne took classic tailoring and twisted it. Elongated jackets, exaggerated silhouettes, and layered proportions made the collection feel like a wearable art. And let's talk about the fabrics. Custom-developed tweeds from the south of France, delicate lace, seersucker tulle, and intricate leather details. Each look was a mix of precision tailoring and high fashion fantasy. And get this, Game of Thrones star Gwendoline Christie kicked off the show as a storyteller, narrating those avant-garde take on a from-me Cinderella tale. If that doesn't scream drama, I don't know what does. As the show progresses, you can really see Browne's signature aesthetic come to life. Oversized coats, extreme layering, and structured suiting, all trademarks of his genius. But what really stands out? The play on gender-fluid fashion. Browne has always been about breaking norms, and this collection was no exception. The 5-minute blazer dresses, symbolizing Cinderella's mice-turned horses, are a perfect example of how he merges fantasy with high fashion. And that jockstrap moment? A bold move that screams confidence, blending athletic energy with luxury craftsmanship. But at its core, this collection is Browne's love letter to couture tailoring, his way of redefining how we see menswear. Is it practical? Not exactly. But is it breathtaking? Absolutely. So what do you think about THOM BROWNE's Men's Spring 2023 collection? Did he elevate menswear into a theatrical masterpiece, or did it feel too over the top for everyday fashion? Let's chat in the comments and drop an emoji that best sums up how this collection made you feel. If you love this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of hype fashion breakdowns. Plus, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Newscow for even more exclusive content. Thanks for watching, Fashion Fam. Stay stylish and I'll catch you in the next one.